He just called me on the way to Easter Mass. I want you to give Pastor John something afterwards to put a smile on his face. I hope you have a happy Easter, my little babies. I know I will. And welcome back to Series 2 of Deadly Delicious Desserts. Back from not so much popular demand, but I'm back nonetheless. And yes, I may be a little bit extra around the middle. Thank you, Miss Corona. But in my case, I can either stop eating or drinking, which, let's be honest, is never gonna happen. And before you even say, have more sex, lies. I've been doing the conga with my Harvey all year, and all that's led to is the broken bed, broken sink, and lastly, a little quick trip to the hospital. All I'm going to say on the matter is we lost something. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? And today, I've already gone ahead and made the fondant. Everything that I show you that you're not sure about, I'll just basically show you this cake, and everything you're not sure about, all you have to do is just quick trip to my website, which is deadlydeliciousdesserts.com. That's deadlydeliciousdesserts.com. Now, I've already gone ahead and made the stuff for on top of the cake. Now, I've gone ahead and I've done my little bunny. Now, I've already rolled them out and stuff to just quickly show you very quickly. Now, all you need is 4 round white balls, 1 size medium and 3 little ones, 1 for the tail and 2 for the feet. You get your little round ball, roll it, then all you have to do is just basically press it on the floor. You get like a tear shape, like so. Get some little round balls of fondant and just place them on top, like so. And you just basically put the pink on top of the white, so you get the impression, and then you just repeat that process. So once you've done one foot, you then do again on the second, and then now cute little carrots, very cute. You want to get your orange fondant, roll it, and then you want to roll it out and then pinch at the end, because I like my carrots to be thick at one end and thin on another. And then you want to dab it with a little bit of water inside. Then you want to get some green, not too much, a little ball, roll it and just trim for, there you go, so it looks like a carrot. That's super quick. Then you want to place it and safely just do some impressions of lines, just going away down, and then you have a little carrot. Same for the cabbages, my radioactive cabbages. You basically get a roll ball, roll it. Now you want to keep the one top end all ragged because it's a cabbage, and then you can cut the bottom however you like, and then you just quickly roll. So you just roll very quickly. That's pretty, look. And then you want to get a little bit of water, dab water on like so. And because I'm me, you want to put some little glitter, because glitter gives me life. And then once you've done that, you can put it to one side down there and let them dry completely. Now I've already gone ahead and made these 6 inches of cake. Now I've already food coloured them as well, and seeing it's Easter, I've gone ahead and dyed it just a little bit of food colouring, teal, yellow and pink. Now I've also trimmed all the heads off, all 5 of them, except for this one, so I can show you. Trim it off like so. Watch your fingers. Then you want to get your little toothpick and poke little holes in. Make sure you don't go all the way through. It's fine, just poke, 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 poke. Normally with alcohol, I like to mix my alcohol with my simple syrup, but personally I don't think it will go very well. I've chosen chocolate liqueur for this one because it's an Easter cake. So all I'm going to do is get half a tablespoon. That smells delicious. Oh, she's a dribbler. You don't want to soak it too much. So I'm just going to do that on all 6 of them. And now that they're done, you want to put them to one side. Now I'm going to go ahead and make chocolate ganache. Very simple. I'm using 340 grams of chocolate chip and then 1 cup of heavy cream. This is a very quick 4-minute recipe how to make chocolate ganache. Very quickly, all you have to do is pour cream over like so. Then you want to now pop in the microwave for 30 seconds interval until it's a very thick and dark creamy consistency. But of course, this is a cooking show with alcohols. So now we want to go ahead and pop in some chocolate liqueur. I'm going to just drizzle a little bit in for now, and then as it thickens up, I'll continue to add a little bit more. It doesn't take very long at all. I like to put my chocolate in for every 30 seconds, take it out, give it a good stir, until you get rid of all the lumps. Hey you, we have another puppy. She's looking at me. Ooh. I'm going to add a little bit more. I may have a drink later. A well-deserved drink. So once you're happy with that, leave it to one side for 4 minutes. And while that's doing that, I went ahead and crushed some Cadbury mini eggs. Now I used 350 grams. Then you want to now just ever so gently, well not so gently, just fold them in. Fold them in while it thickens. You go round the scoop round the bowl and fold back in. I could bath in this. This smells delicious. We'll just keep adding. And then you just want to add, keep adding. Oh my god. Chocolate gives me life. Ooh. Now in front of me we've got the cakes. Now you want to layer them. So here we have the chocolate ganache. Now if you find it does harden a little bit, if it becomes too thick, you can always just pop it in the microwave for, again, maybe 10 seconds, 20 seconds, but not too much. Otherwise you'll be waiting for it to get hard again, and then it'd be a vicious circle. So I'm just going to basically just put a nice generous amount in between each of these layers. And then you pop that one on top. You want to even it as much as you can. You will have a little bit of ganache left over, but that's fine, not too much left. Right, now that the cake has been in the fridge chilling, after you laid it between ganache in between each level, I was torn whether to continue the chocolate ganache or actually go with chocolate frosting. I went with chocolate frosting, super easy. If you want to know what recipe this is, all you have to do is head over to my website, and it's so simple. That's correct. Even Mother can do it. Hurrah! Right, let's get carried on, shall we? So let's get. Now I know a lot of people don't bother doing the top, but I'm going to. Just smooth it on like that. Now it's best to do the first coat first, the crumb coat, and then once you've done the crumb coat, you just pop her in the fridge for 5 to 10 minutes. The crumb coat seals everything in and keeps all the moisture in the cake, and also gives it that smooth that smooth look across the cake. So once you're happy with the first coat, you don't have to worry about smoothing it out too much. Once you've done the first coat, all you have to do is just pop her in the fridge for 5 to 10 minutes and then bring her out and then continue to repeat that process until you're happy. I'm going to do it 2 more times and then we can get back to doing more frosting with the carrots. Right, my little darlings, now that these have been in the fridge for 20 minutes, I ended up doing 3 coats, the crumb coat, and then 2 other coats after that. So I've basically done 2 shades of orange frosting and 2 shades of green. What I'm going to do, draw with a little toothpick a carrot, the shape of a carrot. So you start big at the top and then just go all the way down until it makes a point. I'll start off with the lights. So you can just follow where you've put the markings with your toothpick, and just do that. You can always tidy it up after, it's all good. You can get a darker orange and just give it that shade effect. I think it looks like a carrot. So I'm going to do all the way around and then we'll decorate the top. So bear with me. There you go. That'll do. Now for the green frosting. Again, I've got 2 different shades here. One slightly darker than the other. And for the darker one, I have a grass piping tip. So to give the grass effect. So I'm going to do that first. And you just basically dab it and lift up. Dab it, lift up. Now then, once you're all done, don't worry if you've left a bit of gap. I actually quite like implying that there's a little bit of dirt in between, and I think that's brilliant. That's worked out wonderfully. Now, normally I would pop that in the fridge for the grass to harden, but I'm just going to quickly show you. Now, if you want to test, you can always just test a little swirl. Now this is for all the little carrots you've put to give the top. So you can go as high as you want, like that. That's really pretty. And then you just repeat that all around again. And there you go, all done. Alright my little bakers, now that this has been in the fridge to harden, and if you remember at the very beginning we made a little bunny bum and some carrots and some radioactive cabbages with a little bit of glitter with fondant, and obviously now we get to decorate it. She'll go there in the middle like so, and then if there's room you can throw a little bit of cabbages in. I think that'll do. I'm getting carried away, but that's what I do. And there you go. One very large chocolate liqueur bunny cake. So I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed putting this one together. Alright my little babies, until next time, be safe, be well, and be kind to one another. Mwah! Bye bye!